Good morning, my friends. This is Tosif, and I'm starting a new live stream. The time right now is 6:19. I was gonna say 6:18, but it is 6:19 a.m. here in the Central Time Zone. I'm live from Madison, Wisconsin. So, not my usual time, as you know, but I was not able to do a live stream last night. And so I wanted to make sure that I'm able to do a live stream this morning. And it's wonderful to see that my friends are already tuning in. Crockett is here from South Carolina. Mickey Mooney is here. Frank is here. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Uh, and there are some important things I wanted to talk about last night that I was not able to. And so I'm hoping that we can go over those topics this morning. So for those who are new, please make sure that you subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe and please hit the like button. My friends, there are great things happening in our country. Um, as I watch the news, I can see that there are challenges that we are facing, obviously, after 4 years of um, poor administration, 4 years of what I would say lack of leadership. Here we are. We have a new leader in the White House, and he has a long list of things that he needs to do. Donald Trump has to accomplish a lot of things, and we, the people, we are looking forward to you know big big achievements, but it's going to require a lot of work, and so we are focused on getting things done. Terry is here. Hi, Terry. Terry is writing, who in their right mind gets up to do a live stream chat? Well, Terry, here I am. Here I am ready to go, doing a live stream early in the morning. And Terry, my friend, just joined. Terry from South Dakota just joined. Here she is, early in the morning. Jamie says good morning. Good morning, Jamie. Okay. I was not able to do a live stream last night, as I said, and so the first thing that came to my mind after I woke up is like, I got to do a live stream. I was not able to do one last night, so let's do one in the morning. Okay. So we are looking forward to great things, and so let me start the discussion by saying something that you all know. We have a new press secretary. Um, Caroline Levitt. Caroline Levitt, the new press secretary in the new White House, in the new administration, I should say. And um, she is someone who believes in transparency. She's someone who believes in transparency. If you remember, it was not that long ago, we had the Biden-Harris White House. And in the Biden-Harris White House, there were the Biden-Harris administration, I should say. In the Biden-Harris administration, during the White House press briefings, the reporters had a lot of questions, but a lot of questions they asked that people had on their minds. But it was so difficult to get answers. It was so difficult to get answers. The entire 4 years, it was so difficult to get proper, clear answers from the White House during those White House press briefings. Okay? And now it's a completely different approach that we are seeing. Okay? This is a press secretary, Caroline Levitt. This is a press secretary who she believes in transparency. I watched the first press briefing that she did. in this new administration. It was yesterday. And clearly, she believes in transparency. My friend Terry needs coffee. I need coffee too, Terry. I have not had coffee today, believe it or not. I woke up, you know, and I'm like, I'm gonna start the live stream. I did not have coffee yet. Okay. So maybe after this live stream, I'm gonna have some coffee. 'Cause I need some coffee to start the day. Not always. I mean, tea is great too. Um, okay. So Caroline Levitt, someone who clearly believes in transparency, and it is, one thing I will tell you, something that's extremely important. It is truly great to know that this new administration is welcoming all media outlets and personalities, not just the legacy media. Okay? Not just the legacy media. I mean, when you think about a White House press briefing, you think about the legacy media. But this White House, the Trump White House, is going to open up opportunities to welcome all media outlets and personalities, not just the legacy media. Okay? And here's an important thing that I must mention, which is, and this was in the news. Watch the press briefing if you have not done so already. Okay, watch the press briefing. I know it's hard to watch press briefings every day, but watch the first one, the one from yesterday. Okay. Um, Press Secretary Caroline Levitt, she said that the Trump administration would restore the press passes for 440 journalists whose passes, she said, were wrongly revoked by the previous administration, meaning the Biden administration or the Biden-Harris administration, however you want to say it. Okay. Some people say the Biden administration, some say, oh, it's the Biden-Harris administration. Anyway, that administration is no longer in power. And so the press passes of the journalists, the press passes that were wrongly revoked by the Biden administration, Press Secretary Caroline Levitt said that the Trump administration would restore those passes. Okay. So Terry just said, I will watch press meetings again, could not stand to hear all the lies before. Terry, it's a new day. It's a new White House. It's the same White House, same building, but it's a new administration. And what a change. What a change this is. How refreshing it is to see an administration that believes in transparency, that focuses on the truth. Okay. So Terry is mentioning new media. New media is so important. So important, new media. Misty is here. Hi, Misty. Thank you for being here. Good morning. New media is so important because, people consume information not in the old-fashioned way. People consume information not in the old-fashioned way. It's no longer that everyone's waking up in the morning and you've got the newspaper delivered at your doorstep and you're waking up, you're having coffee, you're turning the pages of the newspaper. Now it's like people sit at the table, they're having breakfast, maybe they've got their phone, okay, maybe they're watching legacy media on their phone, maybe they're watching the established, news networks and stuff, but then a lot of people get their information from, different social media sites run by journalists who are not part of the legacy media. And then people get information from other sources like podcasts. And, so it is extremely important to recognize the importance of new media. The world is changing. The world is changing. A lot of people don't have cable anymore. A lot of people don't have cable anymore. Okay. I mean, I still have cable, but a lot of people don't, because if you have your phone, if you've got your laptop, your tablet, you're on the move, you have access to social media and you're active on social media. There are so many trusted sources on social media. I mean, obviously, the word trusted, it depends on how you define it. We still see a lot of commentators out there, or not just commentators. I mean, commentators have their own political leanings, right? But a lot of journalists out there who claim to be authentic and genuine and unbiased and trusted, but they're not. If you observe them, they clearly have their political bias, which may influence how they do reporting. But anyway, um, what's important is that people now have choices. You can remain with legacy media. Okay. You can go the old fashioned route. You can read your daily newspaper. You can watch the news programs on cable TV, or you can be on the internet. Okay. And you can be listening to your favorite podcaster. You can be listening to other voices that are out there on the internet, sharing information, providing their analysis. So um, everything's changing, and it's changing very, very rapidly, and choices are good. Choices are good. If you want to choose the old fashioned route, you still have the option of doing that. But if you want to go with new media, um, that's an option, uh, which is great. So the Trump White House is going to recognize new media and is going to, as Caroline Levitt said, you know, uh, there will be um, there'll be more transparency, I believe. Okay, based on the words that I heard coming from Caroline Levitt. Okay, let's see who's here. Mm, Laura is here. Good morning, Laura. Thank you for being here. Um, Angel is saying, I get my news from you. Well, thank you, Angel, for trusting me. I truly appreciate that. Okay. Jamie is talking about cable. Yeah, cable is super expensive. I know. It is super expensive. I mean, you know. Terry is talking about landline phone. Yeah, a lot of people don't have landline phone anymore. That's something new. That's changing. People are moving away from landline phone now. Okay, all right, my friends. So let's continue. Overall, I am happy that we have a new administration with a new press secretary. And after watching Caroline Levitt um, speak in front of the reporters in the White House during the press briefing in that press briefing room, I am confident that she is going to do a great job. I truly believe that. Okay. Um, all right. Let me ask you. Let me ask this question. Hold on. I gotta do a poll. Mm. Let's do a poll. Okay. So, question. There is a new White House press secretary, Caroline Levitt. Are you happy with her performance? So, definitely, performance means day one performance, right? Because we've just seen her performance, like official. I mean, uh, we have heard her speak many, many times. But as a White House press secretary, we saw her first press briefing yesterday. So that's the question that I'm asking. Are you happy with her performance? Okay, Jamie is asking, how long before Tossif hits 13,000 subscribers? Jamie, I love that. I love that question. Okay, there is a new White House press secretary, Caroline Levitt. Are you happy with her performance? Please answer that question. 8 votes already. There's a new White House press secretary, Caroline Levitt. Are you happy with her performance? Yes or no? I certainly am happy, which is why I'm discussing this. Brian is here from Pennsylvania. Our friend who goes by the name Air Force USA. Brian, thank you for being here. A very good morning to you. Okay. Terry is asking who didn't like it or why. So out of 11 votes, 18% said no, did not like the performance. So I'm really wondering, anyone who said no, I mean, why are you saying no? Is there a reason? If you want to share that, if you want to share the reason why you said no, we are curious. We are curious to hear that. Mickey is saying very refreshing. She did a wonderful job. I think so too. Mickey is saying very refreshing. I agree with that. So anyone who says no, please let me know why you said no. What makes you say no? Why didn't you like the performance? I'm really curious to know that. I am very curious to know whoever said um, that they didn't like the performance. Okay. All right, let's continue. My friends, I am very happy that we have a new administration. I think Caroline Levitt did a great job on her first day doing the White House press briefing. And also, I want to share with you that yesterday evening, I published a video about the drone issue. Remember? There were drones flying over New Jersey, and not just New Jersey, but many other states. People, they spotted drones in the sky, mysterious drones, all the drone sightings. Remember? Did you watch the video, the short video? I think it's like a 5 minute long video that I published talking about the drone issue. I published that yesterday. I don't know if you watched it. If you did, please let me know. If you watched that video. So Caroline Levitt, during the press briefing, she said, after research and study, the drones that were flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized by the FAA for research and various other reasons. FAA is the Federal Aviation Administration. Okay, so Caroline Levitt is saying that after research and study, the drones that were flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized by the FAA for research and various other reasons. So authorized by the Federal Aviation Administration. And Caroline Levitt said that this was not the enemy. Okay, because people were wondering, and this is what I discussed during that brief 5-minute video. I just wanted to share this quick update with you yesterday, which I did through that video. I was sitting in my car, safely parked, and I recorded that video and I published it online on my channel. But this is the information that we received from Caroline Levitt during the White House press briefing. Terry has a good question. Why could the government not tell us what the drones were before? Well, because, we saw, Terry, that the Biden-Harris administration, they did not believe in transparency. The Biden-Harris administration, they were not transparent. They did not provide helpful, useful, and accurate information to the American public. They kept us, as Trump said, the Biden administration kept us in suspense. People were wondering, what is going on? And the Biden-Harris administration did not provide that information. They could have said, hey, these drones are authorized by the US government. These drones are authorized by the FAA for research and various other reasons. They don't have to tell us what kind of research, what kind of reasons. It's not like the public is demanding, all the details. Some people may be demanding all the details, but in general, people were just wondering, okay, are these enemy drones? Are these drones operated by foreign entities? Are these US government authorized drones? I mean, that's all that they would have to tell the American people. The Biden-Harris administration could have said, you know what, don't worry. These are government authorized drones, and these drones are up there doing research or for other reasons, and that's it. Okay? That's it. But that did not happen. They could have just said, they could have said what Caroline Levitt said, that, hey, these drones are flying over New Jersey in large numbers. These are authorized by the Federal Aviation Administration for research, for other reasons. So don't worry about it. These drones are just fine. Let them fly. But that did not happen. Okay? All right. So finally, it's the new administration, the Trump administration, being very, very transparent. And this is one reason out of many, many reasons. This is one reason out of many, many reasons why the people of this country, they voted for Donald J. Trump. Terry says, I agree with Tassif. Thank you, Terry. This is one reason out of many, many reasons why people voted for Donald J. Trump. Because we want a government that is accountable, that is transparent, and that will tell the truth. That will tell the truth. Okay, so finally we have the Trump administration, and truly great. Yeah, Terry's saying, yes, Caroline didn't have to circle back. Remember, there was a certain press secretary who would let me circle back. No more circling back, okay? Caroline Levitt has the answers. She knows the information and she's committed to the truth. She will speak the truth. She will share the facts. And she believes in transparency because there's a president in the White House who believes in transparency. The entire administration is going to be a transparent one. Okay, not hiding stuff from the American public. So finally, we have some answer regarding the drones. The drones were authorized by the FAA for research and various other reasons, and obviously, there were other drones that people saw in the sky. Obviously, there are drones that private individuals operate because they are hobbyists, or they are people use drones for so many reasons, right? For legally, people operate drones. I know realtors, they use drones whenever they're trying to take pictures of a property, to put it on the internet, to try to sell a property, to promote and market a property. They'll take pictures. There'll be aerial views that potential buyers can look at. There are photographers, who capture stunning images using drones. So there are so many reasons why people operate drones. But the drones that we saw in large numbers over New Jersey and other states, those are the drones that people were wondering, okay, what is going on? So finally, we know those drones flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized by the Federal Aviation Administration for research and various other reasons. Great to hear that this was not the enemy, okay? Not some foreign power, not some foreign adversary. So this was not the enemy. Okay. Now let us talk about ICE. Okay. Uh, okay. Let us talk about ICE. Who wants to talk about ICE, my friends? Anyone? Anyone interested? Shall we discuss ICE, immigration and customs enforcement? Do you want to talk about ICE? Tell me. Who wants to talk about ICE? So there were federal agents in New York arresting criminals. Terry is saying ICE, ICE. Terry is happy. We're going to talk about ICE. There were federal agents in New York arresting many criminals. There was multi-agency operation that took place in the Bronx yesterday. Multi-agency operation. Federal agents working hard, catching criminals. And you know what? Terry, you're going to love this, obviously. Your former governor, okay, Kristi Noem, she's now the DHS secretary, Department of Homeland Security secretary. Kristi Noem, DHS secretary, she was present in New York. She's a cabinet member, but she herself, she was present. She was on the ground, present in New York, while federal agents conducted operation to arrest criminals. Once again, this is a very, very different approach than what we saw during the Biden-Harris administration. I mean, imagine a DHS secretary, a Homeland Security secretary. She was there on the ground supporting, the federal agents. She was there to see what was happening. Crockett is saying Noem is great. Noem is great. Kristi Noem is great. Terry loves Kristi Noem. We love Kristi Noem. She is going to be such an amazing Homeland Security secretary. And we are so happy and we are fortunate that Donald Trump decided to choose Kristi Noem. for this position. So, I mean, think about the previous secretary we had uh, for Homeland Security. What a difference! What a difference! You know, just think about the previous secretary. What a big failure that DHS secretary was in the Biden-Harris administration. But now Kristi Noem, a cabinet member, she was present in New York as federal agents conducted operation to arrest criminals. And Kristi Noem posted this on X, and this is from yesterday. So I was going to discuss this last night, but I couldn't. So here I am discussing it this morning. So this is from yesterday. Kristi Noem posted on X. She wrote, arresting some criminal aliens this morning in New York City. Thank you to the brave officers involved. And then she tagged different agencies in her post. This is all about enforcing our immigration laws and ensuring public safety. Okay, we need to keep criminals out of this country. We do not want foreign nationals who are criminals, who committed crimes in their home country, who are committing crimes after entering the United States. We don't want these criminal aliens. These criminal aliens need to be arrested, okay? And if criminal aliens are in this country, they need to be arrested, they need to be deported. And there are some left-wing activists out there who are loudly saying that these aliens have rights and, you know, oh my God. There are some folks out there. There are some folks out there who are busy. These are like activists, community activists. They are busy informing the illegal aliens about their rights. Can you believe that? There are activists, left-wing activists, who are going around and they're trying to educate the illegal aliens about the rights that they have. Okay? Like they're saying, oh, if ICE comes, don't open your door. I mean, ridiculous. Ridiculous. There are left-wing activists out there who are trying to help the illegal aliens, who are trying to help the people who broke our nation's immigration laws. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Left-wing activists out there trying to help the illegal aliens, trying to help the criminals. This is unacceptable. It is unbelievable, but this is happening. It is unacceptable. Criminal aliens, illegal aliens must be deported. Illegal aliens must be deported. Laura wrote right on, deport criminals. That is correct. So, unbelievable. I mean, these left-wing activists, what they are doing, their actions are hurting our society because these left-wing activists, they are trying to help the criminal aliens. They are trying to help illegal aliens. Why? Here's the main point. Anyone who crosses the border illegally is an illegal immigrant. Crossing the border without visa or legal authorization is an illegal act. It's a crime. And New York has been a hub. New York has been a hub of illegal immigrants. And so the federal agents must focus on New York, not just New York. New York, Chicago, Boston, okay? San Francisco. How about San Francisco? New York, Chicago, Boston, San Francisco, Denver. And there are other cities. There are other cities. So the federal agents must focus on New York and other cities that are basically full of illegal immigrants. And there are many illegal aliens in New York City, and they must be arrested. They must be deported. Okay, illegal aliens in New York City, they must be arrested. So if the federal agents are conducting operations in New York City, go ahead, do it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. The city, Trump is going to make New York City great again. This is what Trump is going to do. Trump is going to make New York City great again by allowing ICE to do its job, by allowing the federal agents to go and catch the illegal aliens in New York, by deporting them. By deporting the illegal aliens who are now in New York, we are going to make New York City great again. Do you agree with that? Please write, make NYC great again. Show your support, my friends. Write, make NYC, New York City, great again. Okay. And it's not just the city, it's the state. Okay. Um, New York State. So make New York City or New York State great again. All right. Okay, my friends. Terry is saying, make NYC safer again. Crockett is saying, make NYC great again. Thank you so much. By the way, I got to ask you a question. Somebody mentioned it to me, I think it was a few days ago, that early morning, my morning voice is different from my late evening voice. Is it true? I don't know if that's true. I think it was during a previous live stream in the morning that I was doing, somebody mentioned that my morning voice, after I wake up, when I do early morning live stream, this voice is different from my late evening voice. Crockett is saying a little, yeah. So I don't know which one's better. Somebody mentioned that, like, Toss, if your morning voice is different. Early morning. I don't know if it's different. Is it like more sleepy? I don't know. I don't know. Or is it sleepy late in the evening? Yeah, I don't smoke. No, I don't smoke. Okay. So Crockett thinks the morning voice is deeper. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is a little different, I think. Yeah. It's probably because my day is just getting started and I'm like, Terry says, dry winter air. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I stay hydrated. I stay hydrated right now. I'm gonna have coffee later on. Okay, my friends. So anyway, I hope the federal agents, they arrest many, many, many illegal aliens in New York City and deport them, okay? Gotta deport the illegal aliens. So according to the update from ICE, and once again, I saw this yesterday, the daily statistics published on January 28th, that was yesterday, it was 969 arrests. So ICE published it on their X account, okay, which is great. Now, legal immigrants are happy that illegal immigrants are being arrested. Legal immigrants are happy that illegal immigrants are being deported. Americans are sick and tired of chaos and lawlessness caused by the mass influx of illegal aliens. And so finally, people feel like their communities will be safe again once the illegals are arrested and deported. The communities will be safe again. So legal immigrants in New York and citizens in New York, US citizens and legal immigrants in New York are very happy because illegal aliens are being arrested and they are going to be deported. So ICE operations have taken place in many cities across the country, and this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. There's a lot of work to do. A lot of deportations must happen, and this is just the beginning. So I told you previously that Brandon Johnson, mayor of Chicago, Mike Johnston, mayor of Denver, uh, Michelle Wu, mayor of Boston, and Eric Adams, mayor of New York City, they have all been invited to testify before members of Congress. And so we don't know if they are going to testify. Um, we discussed this the other day. I asked you, like, do you think Brandon Johnson's going to testify? And you all responded. Same for Mike Johnston. Same for Michelle Wu. Uh, Same for Eric Adams. Are they going to testify? They have been invited to testify before a congressional committee. Are they going to go? We don't know that yet, right? So let's wait and see. Now let's talk about. Oh, by the way, why they have been invited, because of the sanctuary city policies and all the problems that took place as a result of the sanctuary city policies. Um, so, you know, that's the reason why they have been invited to testify. You can go and read Congressman James Comer's letters, which are publicly available online, the letters that he sent to Brandon Johnson, Mike Johnston, Michelle Wu, and Eric Adams. Okay, so now let's talk about the Trump cabinet nominees. Great news, my friends. Sean Duffy, former congressman, uh, hold on. Okay, hold on, let's see. Mm. Crockett is writing, what you mean birth? Is that a question for me? Crockett, I'm trying to understand. Mm. Oh, okay, okay. Got it. All right. So you're referring to that. Oh, I didn't see that person's um, uh, screen name. Okay, now I see that. All right. Okay. Yeah, Terry has a great response to this individual named New Birth. Okay, Terry has a great response there. Yeah, Trump has not got programs for the middle class or for those living in poverty. Okay. Trump believes in helping people. Trump has not got any programs. Okay. Trump has not cut any programs for the people living in poverty, for those in the middle class. Trump has not cut any programs. Okay. All right. So, my friends, let's talk about the cabinet nominee. Sean Duffy, former congressman from Wisconsin. He has been confirmed to be the Secretary of Transportation, which is amazing. He's going to do great. Um, he's going to do great. Sean Duffy. Everyone's happy about Sean Duffy being confirmed. I'm so happy about Sean Duffy being confirmed. And also RFK Jr., Robert F. Kennedy Jr., his confirmation hearing is coming up. It's actually today. This is Wednesday, January the 29th of 2025. And RFK Jr.'s hearing is going to be taking place today. Who's going to watch it? Who's going to watch it? Are you going to watch RFK Jr.'s hearing? It's going to be a great one. This is going to be such a high profile confirmation hearing. Very, very high profile confirmation hearing. People from all over the country, they will be watching this. Okay, RFK Jr. has lots and lots of supporters. Okay, he comes from a Democrat family, but he left the Democrat Party. He supported Donald J. Trump. I had the great, great, great opportunity to meet RFK Jr. a few months ago. It was before the election. Truly amazing, RFK Jr., Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He is such a wonderful personality. Crockett is asking what time it's gonna start. Let's see, Crockett. RFK Jr. hearing start time. So this is going to be, the committee is going to be health, education, labor, and pension. Okay, so they call it the HELP committee in short. H for health, E for education, L for labor, P for pensions. So this is a U.S. Senate committee on health, education, labor, and pension. It's called HELP committee in short. So this is scheduled for 10 a.m. Eastern time. So Crockett, you're in the Eastern time zone. For you, it's going to be 10 a.m. Going to be really exciting, this one. This is going to be really exciting. Mr. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he is going to be, appearing in the Senate at the committee, HELP committee, health, education, labor, and pensions. Nomination hearing, nomination of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to serve as Secretary of Health and Human Services. This is one of the most important positions in any administration. HHS Secretary. Okay, I mean, you look at the organization chart of the Department of Health and Human Services and all the offices and the bureaus and the divisions that are under HHS, and you'll know that this is one of the most important positions in the cabinet, in a president's cabinet, HHS. And Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has been nominated to serve as the Secretary of Health and Human Services. Okay. What a hearing it is going to be. The entire country is going to be paying attention. This is probably going to be one of the most important nomination hearings that you're going to watch. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to talk about it afterwards, hopefully. But so if it's 10 a.m. Eastern time, it's going to be 9 a.m. Central, which is like less than 2 hours from now. Less than 2 hours from now, okay? Misty is saying, I hope he gets through. We need someone like RFK in office. Yes, Misty, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. We need someone like RFK in office. Oh, Misty, your daughter is having surgery this morning. Oh, okay. Well, everyone, please wish Misty's daughter, all the best for the surgery. Okay, Misty, I hope everything goes well. Thank you for letting us know that your daughter is having surgery this morning. Misty, we are going to be praying for you and your daughter. Hopefully everything goes well and that your daughter recovers properly, smoothly. Okay, everyone, wish Misty and her daughter all the best. Okay, Misty's daughter has a surgery. Thank you for letting us know that, Misty. Okay. Terry also has a dental appointment. Okay, Terry, I hope um, your dental appointment goes well, Terry. We are wishing you all the best, Terry. Okay. Okay, so my friends, less than 2 hours from now, it is going to be Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s confirmation hearing in front of the Senate Committee on Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions. Okay, so let's watch that. Okay, if you have the opportunity, watch it. But if you're gonna have a busy day, then maybe you can watch it later or just watch the highlights. Okay, I'm sure the different news outlets, they will report the highlights, and there'll be so many video clips to watch afterwards. Okay, all right. So my friends, very very important day in America. And okay, let's see. Let me end the poll. Okay, the poll question is: there's a new White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt. Are you happy with her performance? Ending the poll, 55 people have voted. Um, 55 people have voted. 78% said yes, 21% said no. So overwhelmingly, people are happy with Caroline Leavitt's performance as the new White House press secretary. Out of 55 votes, 78% said yes. Yes, happy with Caroline Leavitt's performance. So thank you so very much, my friends, for responding to that poll. Usually we have a lot more responses, but I guess it's an early morning live stream, so a lot of people are probably not tuning in. So just we got only 55 votes. But we have had hundreds and hundreds of votes, even like over 1,000 votes on occasions, uh, people responding to our online poll. Okay. All right. Okay. So 55 votes, 78% saying yes, happy with Caroline Leavitt's performance. Okay. So my friends, thank you so very much. Um, I'm gonna wrap up this live stream here, and I'm gonna go get my coffee and my tea and everything. have my have my breakfast. Thank you all, my friends, for tuning in. Okay, I truly appreciate that. And thank you for continuing to support this channel. Please subscribe. If you have not done so already, please like this video and please share my videos with your friends, family members, and your neighbors. Okay. So I hope to be doing a live stream later in the evening. So please stay tuned for that. This was an early morning live stream, but I hope to do a live stream later in the evening. Okay. So thank you all, my friends. 54 minutes spent this morning. Thank you for spending almost an hour with me. I appreciate that. And you all have a wonderful morning. And I will be back with another live stream very soon. Thank you, my friends. Have a great morning. And, if you can watch that hearing, RFK Jr., the nomination hearing. Okay. Have a wonderful morning, my friends. Thank you so very much.